Welcome back, mathematicians! It's Justin again, ready to explore the planet Numeriia with you. Today, we'll be headed for our first destination, the Crystal Caves. We'll use these caves to help us learn more about numbers and how to identify and represent them in different ways. By the end of today's lesson, you'll be able to describe how place value affects a digit's value. You'll also be able to identify, create, and represent whole numbers through the millions in different ways. Have your guided notes ready, and let's brave the Crystal Caves. Before we enter the Crystal Caves, let's take a moment to review an important part of working with large numbers: how they're grouped and read. Like the number of crystal caves on Numeriia. How does the comma help us read this number? The comma indicates that this number will have the label thousands in it. There are 120,428 caves. Numbers can be expressed in different forms and tell specific amounts. When numbers are represented by digits, like 120,428, how do we know how much that is? We know because of each digit's place value, the value given to a digit based on its location in the number. For example, the 2 in the 10,000s place has a value of 2 10,000s, or 20,000. That's huge. What's the value of the 2 in the tens place? Right, 20. So even though they're the same digit, their values are different because they're in different places in the number. Wow, this place is incredible. Hey, check out these geodes. Each one has a different number, like this one that says 46,192. I wonder what we'll find if we break it apart. 40,192? What are these pieces showing? Oh, they're the different values of each digit. But there's one missing. What's the missing value for the thousands place digit? You got it. The missing value is 6,000. Breaking numbers apart into their individual place values is the first step to expressing numbers in their expanded form. What symbol can we use in between the terms to show that the values still go together? We'll use a plus sign. Pause here to show the expanded form of 197,240 on this geode. To represent 197,240 in expanded form, we'll show 100,000 plus 90,000 plus 7,000 plus 200 plus 40. Since there's a 0 in the ones place, we don't need to add plus 0 because that wouldn't change the value of the number at all. Whoa, this cavern feels different. It's quieter. And do you notice anything? The walls are glowing. They aren't just glowing. They're showing us numbers. What do you notice about how these numbers are written? These aren't digits, they're words. Whenever we say numbers aloud or write them down with words, we're using the word form of a number. This one on top says 336,184. Notice how the word form of a number still has commas. Remember that the commas are a cue to help us know where to say the labels million or thousand. How would that look represented with digits instead, though? Pause the video here to turn the word form of 1,295,023 into digits. Expressed as digits, it should look like this. When we record numbers as digits, it's called standard form. Wow, what an adventure we've had in the Crystal Caves today. We've seen numbers in so many different forms, some written with digits, others spelled out in words, and even some broken down into their parts, showing their true value. Being able to recognize and show numbers in different ways helps us better understand how much they really are. It also helps us think more flexibly about numbers and prepares us for more advanced math skills. Ooh, hold on. There's one last number waiting for us before we exit the cave. Like the cave is giving us a final challenge to practice what we've learned. Pause here to practice recording 4 million plus 200,000 plus 7,000 plus 80 plus 9 in word form and in standard form. We could show this number as 4,207,089, both in words and with digits. Nice job, mathematicians! So, what have we learned today, besides the fact that numbers can shine in different ways, just like the crystals that shimmer in these caves? Well, now you know that the place value position of a digit determines its value. You can also identify and represent numbers in standard form, word form, and expanded form. Be sure to complete the practice questions and extension activities that go with this lesson to practice representing numbers. And remember, mathematicians, in math, as in life, every effort adds to your success. I'll see you next time.